out with an injury, so he is not dressed this afternoon.
And Vladar has been unbelievable for Philly this season. Been top 5 goalie in the league, really, Kenny.
Cooley maintains control, sends it back around, off the stick of Perreault. Now Perreault with it again, out for Lava. Over for the Flyers. Kept in by Schneider, and then a big hit by Rempe. Here's Delorier towards the net, saved by Shesterkin, and then another. Keeps it alive for the Flyers, leaving for Tippett. Now Couturier for Tippett. Out in front, save, and another by Shesterkin. Boy, Igor on top of his game early.
Let Grabelkin come across. This one here is a thing of beauty on Barkey, looking for his first career goal.
Cooley plays the puck, had it stripped. Cleared out by York. Here is Michkov with the pass across off the stick of Brink. On Thursday night, 5-3. Here's Schneider just off the bench for Gavrikov. Gavrikov, long shot, gloved by Ersson. Michkov for the Flyers. Michkov has gone 7 games without a goal. Shot gloved by Shesterkin.
The Rangers have been really good at that throughout the year. Tonight, or this afternoon rather, has not been a perfect start in front of their own net.
Saved by Shesterkin off the faceoff. Brink had the puck stripped. Kept alive by the Flyers. This is Cates. Now Brink. Brink tied up. And the Rangers quickly into the Flyer zone. It's Panarin. Shoots. Saved by Ersson. And Ersson covers up. Panarin. Crisp pass for Morrow. Morrow around Brink. For Zibanejad. Shoots. Long rebound. Off the stick of Panarin. And now the puck comes out of the zone. Morrow tried to get it back to Robertson.
A couple of these cross-ice passes, Kenny, they've worked out, but a little bit dangerous at times, especially in the high ice in the offensive zone.
Lafreniere's pass picked off. Robertson hustling back. Save made by Shesterkin. And now Panarin to a streaking Zibanejad. Zibanejad dropping it for Lafreniere. And that looked like it deflected off the bar. There it is off the post behind Ersson. And now it's JT Miller. Out to Zibanejad. Cross ice. Down low for Miller. Backhand shot off the side of the cage. They switch spots. Out it comes to Morrow. Now Panarin for Miller. Across. Morrow shoots. Saved by Ersson. And Couturier clears. Now Perreault off the stick of Lava. Puck played by Lafreniere. Cooley setting up in front of the net. Here's Perreault. Shoots. Cooley looking for the rebound. Lava was there.
Yeah, he's really taken a big step in his development this season, Kenny.
Speaking of, there's Zegras. Blocker saves Shesterkin. Puck comes to Konechny. Now Zegras with it. Zegras from Bedford up in Westchester. Here's Konechny out in front off the side of the net from Grebenkin. Now Ristolainen. Flyers are without one of their top centers in Christian Dvorak Day today due to an injury. Garner Hathaway is a scratch. And Tyson Forster, who was leading the team in goals at the time of his injury, is out for the season.
Yeah, that one looked bad. Just non-contact, just taking a shot.
Puck held in by Konechny. Now Zegras back for Konechny. Just off the bench. Sanheim stopped by Shesterkin. Shots are 13-8 Flyers. Flyers had their best chances early.
Yeah, they did. They came in flurries.
Zibanejad finds Panarin, walks in, and scores! Artemi Panarin back in the lineup. His 12th goal of the season. Rangers lead 1-0.
Similar on the penalty shot versus Montreal. And everybody's in the right spot. Now watch, he kind of opens his blade up, uses the toe of his blade.
Looks like fun.
That does.
Paul Curtis, who does such a terrific job. Zibanejad tried to get it through to Panarin. And now it's cleared out by Grebenkin. Shot from a tough angle. So Sherry out here with Laba and Cooley. Long pass for Noah Laba. Laba with Cooley cutting for the net. Shoot, saved by Ayerson.
Wide. When you see the 2-on-1, the patience from Noah.
Puck picked up by Barkey. Now Couturier. 14th season with the Flyers. Stick save Shesterkin.
Eventually we'll see some teams sort of separate in the standings.
We had a great chat with Rick talking earlier as Konecny shoots. Covered up by Shesterkin. Tippett's first goal in the last 8. So the Flyers scored twice in 23 seconds. Now lead the Rangers 2-1, looking for more. Puck off the stick of Konecny. Comes out to Andre. Now Zegras. Near side, Drysdale, stopped by Shesterkin. Out to the right side, Borgen. Now Soucy. Artemi Panarin sending it back out. Dropped by Soucy. Stop, puck is loose.
Before this period ends.
The turning point was really that hit by Andre on Laba. No penalty called on the play against Philadelphia. Panarin shoots. He scores! His second of the game, pulling the Rangers to within a goal.
Well, I don't know how much you're going to talk about Artemi Panarin in this game, but being patient and playing the right way. You see it. A turnover, a backhand, soft play through the middle.
Here in the second period. Bobbles from Sanheim. Here is Panarin. Panarin shoots, and that's stopped by Ayerson. Now Miller unable to get the stick on the pass. Morrow shoots, saved by Ayerson. Trocheck couldn't get it through. Ayerson lost his stick. 10 seconds on the clock. Here's Trocheck. Miller. Shot by Morrow. That's stopped by Ayerson.
We'll show you. Here's the exchange here. Trocheck protecting the puck well. Miller, just a half hesitation, allows Morrow to find that sort of open space, but Ayerson reads it the whole way.
Moves it into the Ranger zone for Tippett. Now Schneider and Barkey. Puck comes to Couturier, and Panarin settles it down.
Oh, it was wild just to be able to do it for the first time. The flyover prior to the game was very intense. And then it's kind of quiet. The fans are far away.
Now Miller for Trocheck, stopped by Ayerson. Trocheck again, score! Vincent Trocheck pulls the Rangers to within a goal.
Deflected, finds its way through the legs of Ayerson, goes off the skate of Grebenkin and in the net.
Cooley battling with York. Couturier comes over. Out it comes to Morrow. Morrow for Zibanejad. Back out to Scott Morrow. Here's Zibanejad. Morrow straight away. Zibanejad fires. Score! Mika Zibanejad ties it.
Oh, Sealer makes a nice block. And then Zibanejad and Morrow go to work. They realize they're taking Panarin away. Goes Zibanejad and Morrow back down to me.
Cleared by Carrick. Rolling slowly. No icing. Fans rise. And we will head to overtime.
It's an opportunity in overtime to be the hero.
Zibanejad, Panarin, and Gavrikov. Here's Konecny, time winding down in overtime. Rangers kill off a second. Flyers power play. And we will head to a shootout. Has stopped 12 of 16. Here's Panarin, who has 2 goals on Ayerson this afternoon. Panarin moves in, dinks, and scores!
What a beauty. Artemi Panarin coming down his left side again, slows down just enough, has that forehand locked and loaded. One little shimmy shake.
Number 46, he's 4 for 6 this season in shootouts. And as we said, one of the best in NHL history, moving in very slowly. Now he speeds up a bit and is stopped by Shesterkin.
Starts picking it up. Tries to get the goalie to think. Igor stays compact.
Scored a big goal in the third period. Trocheck down the right side on Ersson. Moves to the middle. Trocheck shoots. He scores!
Vincent Trocheck again. Looks like he mishandles the puck. Comes through again. Scored the third goal for the Rangers. Oh, he comes in and just changes the angle.
Everybody standing here at the Garden as Konechny picks up the puck. Rangers with 2 goals in the shootout. Konechny waits, shoots, Rangers win!
They're not all Picassos, Kenny. They're not all perfect. That's 2 points at home for the Rangers.